what exactly is Trailhead by military? And I mean, or you can call it as Vet Force. Is it same, right? This is same. Vet Force and Trailhead
It's
by
different,
military.
actually.
Is it? Okay, please explain me.
Yeah, sure. So, VetForce is the employee resource group that is internal to Salesforce. And so all VetForce members are Salesforce employees.
Okay,
And when you get hired by Salesforce, you can join VetForce, and it's a community of veterans, spouses, and allies that get together, and we provide support to the military community. We do fundraisers, we give back,
got it.
um, and Trailhead Military is both internal and external to Salesforce. Anybody that is a service member, a veteran, or a spouse can join. There are some allied countries that are also able to join. I believe it's the United States, Great Britain, Australia, New Zealand currently. But essentially, what Trailhead Military is, it's a program that provides free Salesforce education and training to service members, veterans, and spouses. And all they have to do is sign up for a free profile and complete the related Trailhead modules. So, for example, you have someone that gets out of the military
Let's say
and
it's
and
John. So it's John who was serving in the
yeah,
military, and let's say it's the second last year of him leaving the military. Now what
sure.
this like what John can do now to get into Salesforce with the help of Trailer by Military or Trailered Military.
Yeah, so one of John's friends tells him about Salesforce, and what he'll do is he'll go to Trailhead and he'll sign in for a free account. And then through talking with John's friend, he finds out about Trailhead Military, and so that's a separate account that he signs in, also free, and those two will sync. And so everything you do in Trailhead is visible in Trailhead Military. And so John will go and log in the Trailhead Military, and he will look at the various certifications they offer. And I think right now there's 17 different certifications they offer. Again, all free. And we'll say he wants to be an admin. And so he'll click on the admin career path, and he will complete the required Trailhead modules. And so there's a trail that Trailhead Military puts out that they require people that are interested in getting that free voucher to complete. So he completes the trail mix, and he's given a free actually he has a choice. So he can take a certification course, a Salesforce admin certification course, and as you know, Trey, those are usually a couple $1,000s a piece. They're
Mm-hmm.
not cheap. And so he'll get the option to get a free voucher for that,
For the certification or for
and
the training as well.
for both.
That's
Yep,
that's really
for
cool.
both.
That's for, I guess, $2,000 to $3,000 for 5 days.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
that's
pricey.
expensive. Yeah.
And the course is optional. So if he doesn't want to take the course, he can go right to the certification voucher.
Mm-hmm.
And it's, as you know, he'll get a code in his email, and he just goes into Criterion,
Use that
and he
voucher
plugs that
code,
code
yeah,
in.
and
Yep. And he gets the free exam. But it doesn't stop there. So, you and I just talked about kind of the three things that I, in my opinion, folks need: continuous education, personal brand, and work experience. Trailhead Military provides all those things for
okay.
free. So the continuous education piece, like I said, there's 17 certifications that they can get. As you mentioned, I have 14, and every single one of those 14 I used Trailhead Military for. It was absolutely free.
Great.
So you can build your entire career on that education that you get for free from Trailhead Military.
That's really amazing.
Um, yeah, and they help you with your personal brand too. So they will sponsor both in-person and virtual networking events where they connect you with other trailblazers as well as other companies to be able to help build your professional network. And so, and in addition to that, excuse me,
Mm-hmm.
there is a partnership between Veterati and between Salesforce. And I'll explain what Veterati is for those folks that may not know. It's a partnership where it pairs military trailblazers with industry professionals for one-to-one focused mentoring sessions for 1 hour virtually.
Okay.
And so what Veterati is, it's a free website,
Okay.
and it's not just limited to. So if you want to be a mentor, anybody can mentor, anybody and everybody. To be a mentee, you have to be a service member, a veteran, or a spouse. And so what John would do, using our
Example,
persona,
yeah.
is he'd go to Veterati, he'd create a free account, and he would link up with, say, you,
Mm-hmm.
and you could apply to be a mentor on Veterati.
Mm-hmm.
And he would say, hey, Shrey, I'd like to schedule a 1 hour session for next week.
Mm-hmm.
You'd approve that, and you'd meet with him virtually, on the phone, and have a 1 hour conversation about how to get into the ecosystem. And he can do as many of those, and you can have as many of those as either one of you want to do. So I actually took advantage of that for a year, and I had close to 75 sessions, one-to-one focused mentoring sessions. But that's another aspect of Trailhead Military, is they give you that opportunity to focus and work on your personal brand. And so as you're aware, there's chatter groups in the Trailblazer community, right, where you can connect with other folks that are like-minded on topics ranging from process automation to really anything in the ecosystem. There's the same thing in Trailhead Military. And there's also focused groups that help to pair Trailhead Military members with volunteer opportunities as well as employment. And so that's another way to personally brand, but it's also a way for them to get work experience, because it connects them with those opportunities. And the final piece is, a couple of years ago, Trailhead Military created what's called the Salesforce Military Alliance.
Similar to Talent
Since
Alliance.
Salesforce, since Salesforce has taken that over, but what it is it provides Trailhead Military members with a guaranteed first round interview at any of several hundred companies, and all they have to do is pass their admin exam. So it's an open door to all these great companies, and an opportunity to get that work experience. And so that's really what Trailhead Military is. It's an immersive community experience of almost 40,000 members that provides them with those three critical pieces that they need to get on their feet and be successful in the ecosystem.
That's really amazing. I mean, I was not aware about it till this level, but it's really amazing. I mean, all what you have to do is just get into the ecosystem, and from that day on, everyone else is going to take care of you and your career ahead. You all what you have to do is just be curious about it and just keep working hard. I guess that's all what you need.
Yeah. I mean, you do have to do the work. So you got to create those engagements. You have to be active in the community. You've got to do the certification work. But yeah, if you're participating and you're showing up and you're doing your work, it absolutely is a hugely supportive environment that enables you to blaze your trail, essentially.